The pack of the red moon. The sky was red when they came. Burning red, like the moon itself had caught fire. The storm-drop ship shattered into the alien jungle canopy, metal shrieking, fire spiraling to branches like falling stars. When it finally stopped spinning, the only thing left moving was a small shape crawling out of the wreckage. Lina, 7 years old. Alone. She'd been asleep in cryo. Traveling with her father, a mechanic on a transport hauler. Then came the pirates. The screaming. The explosions. The escape pod jettisoned blind. Now she stood barefoot in crimson dust, dress torn, clutching a plush dragon whose seams were singed. She didn't cry. Not yet, but she could feel them watching. Eyes. Dozens of them. From the trees, the rocks, the wind. A growl, low and long, rolled through the clearing like thunder. Then they came. Wolves. But not like any wolves she knew. These were alien, hulking, six-limbed, and plated with black bone-like armor. Their mouths split sideways. Their eyes were glowing slits of molten gold. They moved like smoke over stone. They circled her slowly. Deadliest predator species in this quadrant. Her father's voice echoed in her head from a bedtime story long ago. They say, once a red moon wolf has your scent, it never forgets you. It doesn't stop until you're dead or one of them. One growled louder and took a step forward. Lina held her dragon tighter. Go away, she whispered. Her voice shook. The largest wolf, twice her size, with scars across its flank, snarled and lunged. Lina screamed, and something changed. Not outside. Inside her. A pressure surged in her skull. Her vision blurred with white-hot pulses. The ground seemed to hum beneath her bare feet. Then, stop. The word didn't come from her mouth. It came from her mind. The wolves all froze mid-step. Even the alpha. Lina stared, eyes wide, breathing fast. Did I do that? The alpha tilted its head. Then it sat. The rest of the pack followed. Lina, heart pounding, lowered the plush dragon, the one her dad had made for her. She looked at them, and this time saw more than monsters. She saw hurt, wounds, hunger, pain. One limped. Another side had a strange glowing wound pulsing beneath its armor. She took a hesitant step forward. The wolves didn't move. She knelt before the limping one. Its eyes met hers, and it leaned in, let her touch it. Her fingers brushed a matted clump of fur. The creature whimpered, low and soft. You're not bad, Lina whispered. You're just broken, too. The pack exhaled together, like one breath. That night, she curled beside them beneath the shattered wreck of her pod. Wolves pressed tight around her like a living wall. Warmth, fur, trust. She didn't cry. Not until the stars came out. 2 days later, the search team found the crash site. Commander Rail of the Earth Colonial Rescue Division stood at the edge of the tree line, his rifle raised. His squad flanked him. This is it, one of the scouts said. Pod's wreckage. We've got movement. Thermal signatures. 5? No, 8. Wait, 15. Rail frowned. 15 heat signatures? She's 7 years old. She can't be. Then he saw them. Wolves. Alien wolves. Surrounding a small shape huddled in the grass. Shielded by their bodies. Weapons rose. Stand down. Rail barked. Do not fire unless fired upon. The squad hesitated. Then the girl stood. Unharmed. Her face and hand were dirty. Her dress was torn, but her eyes were clear and calm. She stepped through the wolves, who parted for her like a tide. She walked straight toward them. No sudden moves. Rail warned. She's walking with them. She stopped 3 meters away. I'm Lina, she said, and this is my pack. The wolves stood behind her in perfect formation. Rail crouched slowly. Lina, are you hurt? She shook her head. No. They helped me. I helped them too. The alpha padded forward. Rail's trigger finger twitched, but it didn't attack. Instead, it sat beside the girl like a sentinel. Rail looked between them. This shouldn't be possible. These things. They're not things, Lina said. They're alive. They're smart. And they listen. Rail met the alpha's gaze and felt, for a moment, like it could see everything in him. You bonded with them? He asked. I think they bonded with me, she said. Then, quieter, I don't think they had anyone else. Rail slowly lowered his rifle. Get a medic, he said, but keep it non-threatening. The girl scratched the alpha's ear. It rumbled in pleasure. We don't have to be afraid of everything we don't understand, she said softly. And Rail, a hardened soldier who'd seen what these wolves could do to an armed platoon, believed her. Weeks later, the story made every major network. Human child survives deadliest predator planet and tames the pack. Psychics and xenobiologists ran tests. Some called it impossible. Others called it the next step in interspecies evolution. Telepathic imprinting, they said, a rare human empath interface. But Lina didn't care about the headlines. She cared about her pack. When Earth Command tried to take her away, she ran. The wolves found her in the snowfields outside the base, cold and crying. The alpha nosed her shoulder. I don't want to leave, she whispered. And the wolves, they understood. Today, she lives on Sanctuary Station 5, a protected zone at the edge of colonized space. She's 11 now. Lina and her pack are inseparable. Where she goes, they go. Some fear her. Some admire her. No one dares hurt her. She still carries the plush dragon. It's missing a wing now. But her pack? They've grown stronger. And when the red moon rises, they howl together, not in sorrow, but in unity. Because once upon a time, a little girl faced monsters, and they chose to love her instead.